That's right. We're out here in the desert in
Saguaro.
I don't know if you pronounce that G or not. Some people do, some people don't. I try to half pronounce Saguaro.
It's like people saying, Worcester.
Yeah.
Worcester.
All right. So thanks for joining us in the afternoon here. Well, we got 5 o'clock back there, right? You okay? Something trying to kill you over there?
Something's trying to kill me over here.
Don't take much. I was walking around out there and thinking, like, if you fall in the woods in New England, it's not that big a deal. You might scrape your hand on a couple rocks or get some dirt in there. You'd be in the hospital if you fell and rolled around just a tiny bit out here.
Yeah, if you fell down a hill over here, you're done for. You're done for.
It would be a problem.
I bet it is a problem.
I know. You imagine the Arizona hospital, like the Tucson hospital, they must have like their own cactus ward.
Rattlesnakes. There's a bunch of rattlesnake warnings everywhere. Those.
Yeah, there's probably a snake bite wing of the hospital. There's probably a way of just nurses just pulling shit out of people's feet all day long.
Oh my God.
My God.
Pouring rain over there. Oh, can you bring some of that over here? It's so dry.
So, all right, like I like to do here, before we play the next song, I'll show you around. Let me flip the script on you. So we're on a pull-off here, out in the desert. All right, so this is Saguaro National Park. We hit up the visitor center. We went on a nice trail and checked it out quite a bit, and then we found a place that had decent Wi-Fi to kind of show you. Look at this shit, huh? So it's like another planet over here for us. I was taking a walk through, and I'll take a walk through at the end of the show. Like walk down kind of like a path like that, and it splits off into other. There are much more marked paths in the park, but this is like a pull-off. See, you can kind of see how we're like in a, not quite a rest area. They just have these like pull-offs for to take pictures and stuff, and to do live streams. Like I said, yeah, we're busking over here. We're just terrible at finding locations. Walking along those trails is like that game of Operation, where you gotta stay right now. You gotta be very careful not to touch either edge. Everything out here will destroy you.
Everything can kill you, including the lack of humidity. Okay, like a dry day in New England, for example, a dry day in New England is about 47% humidity. That's pretty dry. Out here, it's about 20%.
Yeah.
So it's drier than any New England day you've ever experienced.
Oh, but it's a dry heat.
And
yeah.
I've been told by my mother and by the hiker's guide from Saguaro National Park that you got to eat salty foods in order to maintain water. And Jeff questioned whether or not that was true. But after reading the hiker's guide, I think my mom's right.
The hiker's guide to the galaxy.
And I ate 2 bags of chips and 2 bottles of water I ate. Yeah. And I think I've lost all of it already. Yeah. So dry. I'm not complaining. I'm not used to this. I wasn't prepared for how dry it would be. And you say la 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 la. I say la 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 fa la 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 fa la 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 fa la 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 la. All right. Little Christmas music in the desert. All right. All right. Racoon. Did you see who passed by? No.
It's official. The police in Arizona are cooler than the police in where?
San Antonio.
In Texas. San Antonio, Texas. And we got shut down in the Alamo, but a cop just drove by. Not that they would have a problem with this, but a cop just drove by, gave us a thumbs up on his motor.
Really?
Yeah, on his motorcycle. I thought it was a biker, and then I saw that it was a police motorcycle.
Oh, can you get to Rocky Raccoon? I want to hear the Raccoon.
Yeah, this is one I meant to do while we were at Tombstone, because this is a song about a shootout. and the doctor came in. He was thinking of gin, proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rock, you met your match. Rock said, Doc, it's only a scratch. And I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able. Now Rocky Raccoon fell back to his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. But Gideon checked out, and he left it no doubt to help with good Rocky's revival.
Thank you. All right. We got some prickly, so you can get cactuses. I want a cactus, but Jeff said no.
Yeah, I put my foot down on the cactus.
I wanted to buy a baby squirrel. I wanted a baby squirrel,
Can we buy a cactus for my sister? You're not driving around with it. We can
myself.
barely pack the van as it is. We can't. We're not driving around with a cactus for 2 weeks.
I want a baby squirrel. I want one that's like maybe 3 years old, you know, and it's a little pot. And I'll watch over it and I'll pet it at night and rip my fingers apart.
You can order a cactus.
Oh, I'm gonna order a cactus
from the Amazon.
From the cactus outlet, it's called. Amazon doesn't own everything.
As long as we're not driving around with a cactus in the van for 2 weeks, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, because they grow so slow. I could be like 90 years old before they even get their arms. I mean, geez, 75 years? No, I won't even be here. I won't be 105. I really don't have high hopes for that.
I'll sneak out of this asylum, I'll be back before the dawn. The nurses and the guards will never know that I've been gone. In the day the lunatics will love me dancing on the lawn. And great man helped to fill the poor man's cup. I got butts, I got demons, I got trauma, I got chits. Can you live by my fault line? Can you live with my mistakes? Can you see through my satire? Will you walk the line for me? Will you stay up like a vampire with me while the world's asleep? Oh,
So thanks so much for checking in. This has been really fun. We're gonna show you around the park a little bit.
Before I even, we'll just get our stuff kind of in there. This goes right here. This goes inside. If you want to tour the desert, you can just hang out for 1 second while we put our things back in the van and the cooler, and that's about it. So, all right, we'll be ready in 30 seconds for you here. All right. Now you be careful with those pants. I'll go back the way I went a little bit earlier. All right, check this out. This is gonna be fun. Now, careful about where you step.
Okay.
Everywhere. Always watch your feet. You gotta take a look before you step. All this stuff. There's so many goddamn pricks out here. It's worse than Massachusetts. So look at, again, it's not much of a trail. I can't imagine the horses going through this, but they, you know, animals are pretty nimble. I suppose if you grow up around this, you kind of get used to it. We met a couple from New Hampshire, and then they were telling us about somebody they were talking to in this area, in the desert. And they go, oh, I'm not afraid of the desert at all, but those woods you got up there in New Hampshire, I'm afraid of all those trees. And we go, huh? How can you be afraid of trees? Well, you never know what's behind them. Yeah, huh? So these are the pencil Charles, right? We're starting to learn the names of some of these things. And then the other kind, yeah, look at.
I'm 5'2".
So here's Noelle, all right?
I'm 5'2", maybe 5'3" with these boots on.
Here, let me back up. I don't know if I can back up far enough for this. There you go. That'll give you an idea. That's what we're looking at. So what would you say that is? 1, 2, 3, probably 4 Noelles. A younger one, probably what, 75 years old for these guys? A short, fat one.
It's a chode.
What'd you call me?
What?
All right. We can't go that way.
Water? Always pushing water on this guy.
Thank you. All right, I want to go back kind of. We're gonna get into it a little bit here. We're making Kim nervous. Right here, ready?
We're out in the middle of the desert. Cactus.
Like I said, it's like that game Operation, where you can't touch the sides. So there's Tucson. I don't know how well you can see the city over there. Well, it's like the outskirts of the city, but. So you gotta watch for rattlesnakes. You gotta watch for, what else do we have to watch out for? Black bears, but I think we're all right now.
Snakes, bobcats, mountain lions.
Is there snakes? Yeah, I haven't seen a snake yet, but yes, we've been warned about snakes.
Yeah, that cactus got to be like easily 150 right there. 150, 200.
Yeah, so like this guy with all his arms and that height, is well over 100-year-old cactus.
That one's got like 8 arms over there.
This is awesome, huh?
I wonder how many arms a saguaro cactus can get. I got my saguaro shirt on.
Not sure what happened to this guy's arm. This guy almost got his arm cut off here. All right, let's take a walk back up the hill. It's a beautiful day out. It's not, there's a lot of cloud coverage right now. All day has been. And what's the temperature about? It's probably about 70. It feels like 70.
That's the other thing I want to tell you about Tucson, and what we're finding out is that this is actually peak season for places like this, for the desert, because it's not unbearably hot like it is during our warm months, May through October. For instance, the KOA we're staying at, their office hours are reduced vastly in the summer and May through October. But this is the busiest time of year to be in Tucson because it's not 120 degrees out You know, so it's really weird. It's weird thinking that their off season is May through October. You know, and it's really weird being in the desert in January. It's so warm. It's not different life out here. You gotta drink twice as much water as you would every hour. And you gotta lotion your skin. Like you turn into a freaking armadillo. There's not enough lotion in the world.
Yeah, and then these guys are everywhere.
Yeah, those are the scariest ones. Water.
What tree is this?
Let's see a grapefruit the green fruit chala. I don't know where the path is anymore.
There is no path. We're just out here walking on the side of the road in the desert. It was a busy day. We went to the visitor center, and before we got here, they like to pay the fee. Even if, I mean, this one we could kind of, doesn't seem like it would even matter at this park. You can just pull off anywhere and just go walking around, but pay our $25 national park tax, I call it, you know. Fine with that one, you know.
That is probably like 15 years old.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
Isn't it cute?
They're so cute when they're...
Old.
Look at them. Look at the little baby cactus.
That's
You're
what
so...
I mean. I want one.
No.
I want it.
We're not putting that in the van.
Oh my God, I want it.
Hell no.
I want a little one. I want one that's like, I don't know, 6 months to a year old.
They're so cute at that age.
Oh, Jeff, the Apache. Let me tell them this. The Apache Indians, one of their ways to torture their captives was to tie them to a cactus and leave them to die.
Yeah.
This was like, that was torture back a couple hundred years ago.
It's a lot more thickly settled than I thought. Like as far as it's like a forest of cacti here, you know. Just these little guys everywhere. I gotta get the names of them so I don't have to just say in the desert there were plants and rocks and things. The giants of the desert right there. So there's like a valley that probably gets filled up with water when the heavy rains come. They have like a monsoon season in this part of the country where, you know, you'll see, what they say is you see the clouds coming. You see the storm forming and you got to get ready real quick. Wow. 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 That's a big fuzzy bush over there. Yeah. I think Noelle wants me to come back. I probably should. Well, look at these guys. That is the fruit charo. Yeah, look at that. They look so soft. There's Tucson out there, over there. So we got a show to do tomorrow. I shouldn't wander too far off. All right, let's head back. All right, let's see. Do you guys remember where the van? Oh, shit. Do you guys remember where the van is? Oh man. Just kidding, it's right over there. We're good. Thanks for checking in live. All right, I see the van. There's Tucson in the distance. Noelle! Oh, she's sitting in the van. Noelle got back to the van. All right, we've seen, you get the gist, right? There's your desert show. I thought it was a real good one. I hope you did too. So we're making our way back to the road. Here's our careful trail. Careful now. All right, you ready to hit the road? All right, we're gonna hit the road. We'll see you tomorrow. We might be going live from our friend's Lou's house. Luthier Lou. Lou the Luthier. We'll be staying at his house. We have a friend in Tucson. He'll be making us dinner and putting us up for the night. So we got to thank Lou big time for that. And all right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow from somewhere in Tucson. Thanks so much for checking in. And also peace to everybody watching in the future. All right.